Is this gonna hurt?
Not at all. Nurse, wheel in the implantation cannon. You guys are gonna love this thing. A clown died in there, but I think we got them all out.
Well, can we watch Lost Boys? I've heard of that one.
Those are different Lost Boys.
Although Family Guy is focused on the Griffins, it is the eccentric side characters that usually steal the show, be it pervy Herbert, Carter Pewterschmidt's grumpy shenanigans, or Dr. Hartman's idiotic medical advice. These unforgettable characters help bring a surprising number of laughs to the game and become cult favorites that stand toe-to-toe with main cast. To begin, we'll go with a personal favorite, Dr. Elmer Hartman, Stewie with something added in the Family Guy episode. And then there's Fraud. Stewie takes a throwaway compliment from a cashier too far.
Next.
Hi, 3 adults and 1 infant, please.
Nice try, lady. That kid's at least 3.
What? That's insane!
And Stewie spirals. He begins having Botox injections and other unusual cosmetic procedures to look younger.
Stewie, what the hell did you do to yourself? Nothing, almost nothing. Just a little Botox, a little filler, maybe some strings.
Crazed, he continues to punch himself in the face until he decides he needs to get full-on plastic surgery from Dr. Hartman.
I told you not to do this. You're way too young to be getting plastic surgery. Stewie! What? Who's there?
With some incredibly dubious credentials, Hartman approaches the procedure with an alarming amount of zeal.
Is it a simple procedure? Oh, sure. We just break every bone in his face and then smush him back into position. Dr. Hartman, where'd you get your medical degree from? I went to BU. You know our fight song, right? Doi, 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 doi.
Not something you usually advise for an infant, but Hartman's confidence is unshaken. To my surprise, the surgery actually seems to be working.
All right, Stewie, you ready? Wow, Dr. Hartman really did a good job.
Yep, he told me bed rest and ice packs for 2 days so it can set, but I'm not missing picture day.
Huh.
And Stewie is advised to rest up and ice it before picture day. It's all considered perfectly normal, although it's anything but. Dr. Hartman may act cheerful, but episodes like this show he's clearly unfit.
1, 2, 3.
Then there's the one called Fertilized Meg, in which Meg serves as surrogate for Bruce and Jeffrey.
You're right. I can have a baby. Mom, Dad, I'm having Bruce and Jeffrey's baby.
That's wonderful.
Their intentions are sweet, but the implementation, of course, goes off the rail. And then back in comes Dr. Hartman, the so-called expert in charge of your fertilizing enterprise. Naturally, Hartman makes things weird.
Yeah, so now we just have to implant that very hot embryo into Meg's body.
Is this gonna hurt?
Not at all. Nurse, wheel in the implantation cannon. You guys...
The absurdity escalates further as the pregnancy moves along. Meg even goes into labor.
I think my water just broke.
Oh, right, I forgot we were doing that.
Well, I see nobody brought me a doctor gift. That's fine, you still have a year.
And Hartman is shockingly unready. Out of gloves, he takes to using a Panda Express bag to deliver the baby.
Okay, we're out of gloves, so I'm gonna catch it with this Panda Express bag.
Are you sure this is safe?
Oh yeah, Panda bags are medical grade. Just never use a Subway bag.
Boasting that as much he wishes he had a Subway bag, he claims it's superior. He's been let down before, yet somehow Meg has a healthy baby.
She's beautiful.
But that moment is just one more example of how recklessly Hartman plays Doctor. On Ratings Guy, Peter succeeds in destroying all of television by purchasing dozens of Nielsen boxes and tampering with the rating.
The show is really boring, but don't worry, I got some ideas on how you can jazz it up.
Listen, I don't need your suggestions, pal. I've been a big celebrity for 1.5 years now.
Okay, if that's how you're gonna be, we'll see how this plays out. Lois, we're not watching Mad Men no more.
His sway is so great, he's altering major shows like Mad Men and Breaking Bad.
What the hell was that?
I'll tell you what it was, Lois. It was awesome. And wait till you see Breaking Bad. I don't know what it was, but now it's on roller skates.
But eventually, the wave turns against him. His own friends and the public get tired of the havoc he's wreaked.
What the hell with you guys? You're just jealous because I get to say what's on TV now. I am a Nielsen god.
And once again, Dr. Hartman reverses the roles. At first an innocent but bumbling character, he turns cold and uncooperative when Peter consults him about his medical problems. Although Peter was just injured, Hartman claims not to help because Peter ruined TV.
You've got a lot of nerve coming in here after what you did to television. Now get out!
Please, Doctor, you've got to help him.
He confesses to having taken very many things at medical school, and his sense of a commitment to the Hippocratic Oath is, to put it at its highest, not in evidence.
Doctor, you've got to help him. You took an oath when you went to medical school.
I took a lot of things when I went to medical school. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to answer this. Hello? Ah, Hartman!
What about Herbert? Well, there are many episodes where it's all about Herbert. In Crisscross, Chris is having a hard time in school, where he was taunted for sporting a pair of off-brand sneakers.
No, we're not laughing at you. We're laughing at Griffin's shoes. Why? What's wrong with them?
I don't even know what those are. What's Teslic?
In Search for Cash, he steals money from Lois's purse, but Meg catches him in the act.
Busted.
She blackmails him, coercing him to work for her and keep his secret intact.
I won't tell Mom and Dad about the money if you promise to do whatever I say.
Meg, this is how a lot of porn starts.
I mean it, Chris. I'll tell them. Mom! Chris took money out of the—
Okay.
And eventually, this pressure pushes Chris to find help on the outside.
Chris, don't you see? You have no choice. I'll just go tell Mom and Dad about the money, and they'll ground your ass for a year.
I don't care. Tell him, because I'm not even going to be here. I'm going to run away and no one will ever see me again.
Until he ends up at Herbert's door.
Hi, I ran away from home. Do you mind if I live with you?
Live with me?
Chris eventually comes to live with Herbert and obviously could not be more pleased.
You had those 3 cups of NyQuil. You'll be down soon enough.
Okay. Good night, Mr. Herbert.
Sweet dreams, Chris.
Suddenly, things are awkward. Herbert is far too excited for comfort. They have a moment later that same evening that develops into a weird and unexplainable life metaphor about trying new things.
Life is like a new baseball glove. At first, you think you're never going to get a ball in there. But then you oil it up, work your fingers around in there a little, and pretty soon you're pitching and catching.
I guess that makes sense.
The following morning, Herbert awakens to a ruckus in the house. His precious VHS collections are in shambles everywhere, and Chris is clearly not aware how much of a sentimental burden those tapes are for Herbert.
Well, can we watch Lost Boys? I've heard of that one.
Those are different Lost Boys.
Herbert eventually gets fed up with Chris and throws him out.
Excuse me? I am not going to cook you dinner while you sit here in your own mess playing your TV games.
Oh, and the martyr returns.
Chris, I think it's time for you to go.
Chris comes back to Meg and the two siblings make up.
I've been looking all over for you.
Why, you want to humiliate me with more slave work?
No, I wanted to apologize. I should have never blackmailed you. I'm really sorry.
Meanwhile, Herbert looks on from afar, abandoned once more to his own devices.
We broke up!
And let's not forget Pederotica from Season 4. It starts with Peter falling into the trade of writing pulp romance novels after going to an adult bookstore.
Zanzibar knew he couldn't control his space horniness any longer.
His stories gain unexpected popularity.
Whoa, that is hot. I gotta get a copy of that.
Yeah, you got some serious talent there, Peter.
Really?
Even Lois is supportive. Inspired by its success, Peter invests in expanding his brand with an investment from Carter Pewterschmidt.
See, I wrote this erotica book, and I was hoping you could loan me $7 billion to publish it.
Carter, however, reacts harshly. There, he refuses to back Peter's enterprise.
Wow, Peter. You're going into the publishing business?
Nonetheless, Carter steals the idea back and has the novels published in his own name. The action gets started when one of Peter's audiobooks leads a distracted driver to crash through the Kool-Aid Man's wall. This leads to a lawsuit against Peter and Carter, since they are now legally responsible for the damage.
We're suing you for every penny you've got.
What? Why?
You're liable as publisher. I'm here to seize your assets.
In a strange act of denial, Carter flips a switch opening a trap door, and the lawyer falls into a pit in which a rancor with a very Star Wars. This overreaction is a stark reminder of how far Carter will go to escape responsibility. Still, Carter is left with nothing. All his money, his house, his wife is gone. Down on his luck, he comes to the Griffin's house and becomes a house guest.
Daddy, what are you doing?
Your fat bastard husband ruined me. I lost my home, my money, and perhaps just as serious, my wife left me.
His arrival also transforms household atmosphere at once. It seems more and more inappropriate, and he lacks simple hygiene and common sense.
Use the bathroom this morning?
Yeah.
And did you remember to clean up afterwards?
No.
Peter attempts to ease his transition by showing him typical American pastimes. But it isn't long before Carter's body, when he becomes Peter's friend, tries to influence him into taking part of his criminal activities like theft.
Well, she's got $10 in here, and it cost me $900 for the 6 weeks of unicycle lessons.
The worst transgression is when Carter and Peter con Meg out of her money under false pretenses.
Wow, sure.
Oh, fantastic. What the hell was that for?
Now we have the pot and the money.
They end up scamming a train robbery, which is ultimately as outdated and irrational as it is unsuccessful.
All right, everybody, this is it. Hey, where the hell is everybody?
Just when it looks as if Carter is beginning to join the human race, Babs comes barking around the corner with the announcement of a lucrative dissolution of marriage with Ted Turner.
We're rich again. I divorced Ted Turner and took half his money.
At once, Carter becomes his old self, abandoning the Griffins without a second thought, and as he does so, the Griffins are left behind as he returns to his rich life.
We don't need money because we have each other. Happiness isn't about buying expensive things, it's about being together.
Carter's character arc throughout a single episode provides us an idea of how cold and manipulative he is, and how it is impossible for him to change. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for upcoming latest Family Guy content.